Friend's booty cheeks smell absolutely terrible. I can't take it anymore. We were hooking up doggy style when I noticed the Backshot air literally stunk like poo. I ain't even joking. That smell was so awful it factory reset me and I could swear my body took a screenshot. I was immediately turned off. I found myself thinking the next day that I didn't want to sleep with this person anymore. I find a lack of hygiene to be inconsiderate and even a little disrespectful to partners. Especially when it's noticeable during intimacy like kissing or intercourse. I tried to be mature and have the conversation in person, but even then I knew she would take it pretty bad. She spirals down into very negative thoughts about herself and I didn't want her to think there was anything wrong with her as a person, so I tried to bring her down slowly. When the morning rolled around, she made a joke about me going to work and basically ended it with "You'll provide for us, baby," which I just had to shut down. I was already trying to figure out what I was going to say, but that made me realize that she has far deeper feelings and intentions for me than she initially displayed. I told her that while I think she's a great person, I don't think we should continue seeing each other or hooking up anymore. She immediately spiraled and I went into repair mode. I tried to minimize the damage by blaming myself. In short, I basically gave her the "it's not you, it's me" cliche, and it kind of worked too well because she exploded on me a couple of days later in my Instagram messages. I wasn't straightforward about her smell at first because I was just trying to save us both some embarrassment. Knowing her, she would have begged me to change my mind by promising she could wash her booty better. It was then she accused me of only dating the wrong people so that I could have a pedestal to put myself on. She said that she was the best option for me and that I was stupid for not wanting to be with her. She accused me of chasing dysfunction because it's the only way for me to appear good or functional by comparison. That actually pissed me the hell off, but I still bit my tongue. I wanted to tell her really badly that I just called things off because she smelled like unwiped marinated swampy nut butter and expected me to have intercourse with her. Or maybe I could have gone the lighter route and said something along the lines of, "My dear, I can only apologize. I have the utterly unenviable task of informing you that the stench from your fecal furred fanny has made my eyes bleed." Either way, I just kept to myself and didn't say a peep. I just left her undelivered and she blocked me after an hour of me not responding. Then to make matters even worse, she involved her friends in the situation. So what did her friends do? They pressed me about it. This is when I didn't hold back. They started yelling at me, basically saying how I played her and such. But I told them the truth about her unsanitary booty. And how realistically, I'm not her dad and I'm not gonna teach her how to wipe her own bottom. And if she thinks she doesn't know when she stinks like poop, then she's in serious denial. The absolute entitlement and lack of self-awareness is an entire bouquet of red flags on its own, but because I didn't tell her the truth, suddenly it was my fault. They went on to give me some reasons why her booty was stanky and a bunch of fluff to make their fried seem like the good guy here, but they weren't fooling me. I said to them, "Let me paint you ladies a picture. I know for a fact many of you beat yourselves up over a time you begged a guy to stay, or maybe you regret something embarrassing. You know that icky feeling when you're drifting off to sleep at night and your brain suddenly decides to remind you of that time you begged that loser, bare minimum guy to stay? Yay. Now replace that with begging someone to stay because you promised your booty would be cleaner from now on. Like girl, pick yourself up y'all, stop complicating it and coming up with theories about her booty stank." I told her friends I appreciated the effort of all their academics and diverse hypotheses, but practical results have concluded she just doesn't clean her booty that well. If you are wondering if I continued having intercourse with her, I did not. I didn't jackrabbit her or think of England. Her friends told her everything I said and was offended by this, but I didn't care. I have every right to not be with someone no matter how petty or shallow it may be in their eyes. I have every right to revoke my consent and not want to see someone for any reason. That is my right. Tough titties. I'm out. I ain't getting my dinky stinky no matter what anyone has to say.